Okay. Hello, welcome. Aye. Shut your trap. My phone. Welcome back to our stream. I was not actually sure if stream in this week will happen, but we were blessed with a chance, so I'm going to use it. La 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 la. Okay. Why do you keep directing me to fucking Penacone? I don't want to go to Penacone! Penacone, I'm sorry. I still didn't finish gold. Specimen gold. Resplendent ambrosia. Vortex of Genesis. Wait, there are some new annals? Or those are those that I didn't do yet? Oh, I'm sorry, the density of them all. Stop navigation. Are there any missions connected to the mission we were doing? I don't think so. Yeah, this was pretty short. Here we had separate POVs, but by the end of Amphorius Era Nova chapter, there were basically nobody. Though they still could have split it into Trailblazer and Phainon. But I guess it was only Phainon POV all the time. Or at least map doesn't show it. Okay. So we have to go to Aedes Elysiae. Okay, here. Yeah.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
The place of doom and gloom. Okay, Mighty. Better pray that your husband is coming home early this time around, because last time you got someone else and that was not your husband. I don't even remember if I had a Mighty team at the time active. Maybe it was just illusion of choice. We have 110 now, after I did the bird event. Quite a lot. But we are on, from what I remember, 25 PT? Is there any way to check history on the banners here? The details? Records. Okay. Why is it like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5. 15. 20. 25. Yeah, Yanqing was lost. Yanqing was lost. $26, $27. $28. $29. $30. I'm doing singles because I want to save as many pulls as I can, because we still have to go for his light cone. 31. $32. $33. Hello, Danpunk. 34. $35. Okay. 36. $37. $38. 39. $40. Is it really going to push me through the entire soft PT? $41. $42. Now he should be guaranteed, yes? I can't lose. Yes! It was 42? 42, so it's early. Okay, now I can accept that. Now, our chances here. I don't know if I should go 1 by 1 or by 10. One. Two. Three. Four. Okay, 5. I still want to have something left for Sarydra, hopefully. So that's why I'm going like very, very cheap. Okay, we were on 5. 6. Seven. Oh, hello, Arlan. On 7th of Arlan. 8. Nine. Ten. we're on 10. How many do I still have? 89. Okay, 89. 11. Well, $13. $14. Okay, 15. $16. Mm-hmm. 17. First Arla, now Asta, Lightcom. Okay, 18. $19. Oh, one of the new ones. 20. $21. $22. $23. Okay, 24. $25. again. 26. $27. $28. $29. Okay. 30. We are on 30. And I am 69. And that's going to be like this. I won't have enough. It's right there. Here I have 31. $32. $33. That's the first time already. 34. Hello, Duncan. 35. $36. $37. $38. 39. Forty. Okay, 41. Forty-two. Oh, that's so cute. 43? I lost count of it. Hi, Luca. 44? $45. Is it really going to keep me to the PT? To the soft PT? And we are already on 45. 46. $47. $48. $49. $50. Another 10 with nothing. How many left? 49. That's not a lot. It could have fell early, like Phainon. 51. Oh, cute. 52. 53. $54. Oh, 55. $56. $57. $58. $58. Yes! Okay, now I saved 40. That's not a lot, considering that I want Sarydra and her light cone most probably too. Where is my baby? Here you are. You stupid little man. Equip. Stupid little sad man! Hopefully I have all the materials. Because I was farming everything, so I should have everything. Wait. Clear. Oh. Ooh. The only thing I don't have are his boss materials, because sadly Aquila is not cooperative. Max. Okay. Max light cone. Now leveling up this baby. Auto armor.
Golden blood will not flow in vain.
Of course it won't, Phainon. Of course it won't.
Golden blood will not flow in vain.
I know. Okay, and now
we will eventually become the flames that light up the new world.
Oh, fully leveled claim. We should add auto claim here too. Okay, what was it with his traces? Which are the most important? Character build. Relic. Okay, I was farming his relic, but I don't know if I have. What was that? Where is the... Why is his name still... Because I finished that part. Oh. Oh, here, build guide.
My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
Why is it not showing me which traces I should level?
So this was my childhood dream, huh? My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
He's still laughing at his old writings. He's not Kaslana yet.
So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Okay, highest priority are his
musings,
skill
huh?
and talent.
So naive.
Ultimate skill and talent. Which is the one that you use? Which is the one that you use? Wait. Trailblaze, Wolf Young, My Day, The Undying, Facial, Impact. Team 5 is MP. Team 6, Team May, Team Okay, I have only 2 slots left. Okay, Clara, bye. Your space is taken by our baby. Okay, I know that he needs Bronya. I don't have Sunday. I'll have to switch to Tinium. I'll have to level her up too. Trailblazer Eyes. But Tinium needs to be wearing Dance. What is she wearing? Yeah, she's wearing Dance. Okay, that's good. Robin, Triby, Gallagher. I had a quick like a screenshot of the guides. Okay, last slot. I already picked Tinium, so I have Sparkle, Trailblazer, Ice, Cypher, Ruan May, 3B, or Robin, or from the sustains. I can put someone. I don't like playing without sustain. What is Bronia's speed? 109. What is his speed currently? 106. Bad. What is her speed? 121. Oi oi. Okay, so last spot should go either to sustain or another buffer. I didn't really level up Trailblazer. They are
Nice.
okay. For now, I'll put a sustain like Lotcha. That should be okay. For Tinian, you need to level up. Do I even have a way to level you up? Insufficient materials, obviously. Why should I have anything for you prepared in advance? These relics are all over the place. This one is actually a good relic. The question is, will it get good stats? Break effect, that doesn't do anything to me, but it's better than anything else. Oh, already 15. Everything went into attack for some reason. Here it looks like I don't have better. And here the same. Why do I have HP stats? Where's my guide? What? That's okay. I know that he needs speed for real. Okay. This doesn't count. This doesn't count. 40 should be crit rate, but I don't have any crit here. So now we have replacement. On feet there should be attack over speed, and obviously I don't have speed because of that. And then we have spear. That should be physical damage, which I also don't have. And rope. That should be attack, which I also don't have. Why should I? So far he is poor. Poor little baby. He should get adopted. My mind is glad. What is Pella doing to Mighty, by the way? How much attack do you have as of now? Ooh, not enough. You need to have at least 2,500. Aye. That will be really not cool. I was supposed to level up his traces, I forgot. Details. Traces. Let him get adopted for a moment by Mighty Team. The funny part is that he and Mighty have the exact same endgame rating. They are equal in everything, after all. What is Bella doing to this guy? Bella's ultimate can decrease enemy defense. Well, let's swap Bella
What should our contest be this time? Speed or strength?
Right.
Expect a decisive victory, Lady Branya.
I'll take the lead, just like old times.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, Okay, so this is the ability. This is the ability outside. So his skill and talent are supposed to be the most important. How? I mean, I don't have this, but everything else should be gained. I will kill Aquila when I need to finish This is the third important. Okay, I need Aquila to be killed. And I will be happy. For now, some exploration should be done, I guess. Fuck you, Zegris! I'm not talking to you. What's this? I really want to know what's beyond the sea, but I can't sail and I can't swim. Eep! I hear there's a sea-splitting prayer. Rending my form, setting free. Oh. Old cargo bill. This is not a huge map.
I wonder just what is the outside world like?
Where did the butterfly go? Oh, I know you. You're Phainon's friend. Are you chasing butterflies? Not chasing, I'm just observing. That one was a silver-winged butterfly, the kind with little star-shaped spots on its wings, so pretty. Do you like butterflies? I know lots of beautiful ones. I even know where they live. I can take you to see them if you promise to be my friend. Wait, so you get unique dialogues when you are Phainon? Or you have Phainon in your... Because there's like regular Livia and Phainon's memory. Phainon, I prepared a farewell gift for you. Aren't you happy? What kind of gift? I can't show it to you yet, or it won't be a surprise. But to make up for it, I can tell you a little secret that Dummy Piso also prepared something for you. He's just way too shy to say anything. Take care of yourself, alright? I will! Livia is going to study hard and learn lots and lots of things. Then when I am a big kid, I will drag the Dummy Piso with me. And we'll go on adventures and save the world together. Hey Phainon, how much longer do you think I will take for us it will take for us to be as amazing as you. Don't worry, it won't be long. Growing up isn't always a good thing. I know, but I still want to go outside and see all sorts of exciting things. Ah! Yesterday once more. And this is so sad though, because she never grew up. She never left the village. She died a monster. And Phainon had to kill her personally.
Ugh, boring. I wanna go fishing.
Where should I hide? Ah, what the? You scared me! What sneaky thing are you up to? Nothing. I was just scoping out the next competition spot. Just so you know, I'm the hide-and-seek champion of this village. Pretty awesome, huh? So that's how it is. Yeah, that's right. No bragging here. So, did you need something? Can't you see I'm busy? Can you tell me about Phainon? Huh? You two are glued together most days, and now you're asking me? Ha! Knew it! No one in this village is tighter with Phainon than me. Let me tell you a secret. Mr. Phainon's is destined to be a great hero. This is from the oracle cards. It's the will of the Oronix. Once I am grown and master swordplay and archery, I'm heading out to find Mr. Phainon. I want to be a little hero too. Well, maybe if Livia begs me to bring her along, I might consider it. You can do it. Good luck. Thanks, I will take all the luck I can get. No way Dad is finding me this time. Mr. Phainon, over here! Shh, keep it down! What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time? This one really wasn't my fault. As my dad's birthday is coming up, I thought I'll make him some gloves out of leather. So I have been out in the woods a lot lately. But I skipped a few classes to do it, and now Miss Piteous is on my tail. Wouldn't you just explain everything to your dad? A few classes, huh? No way! That would spoil the fun! If I can't get him shocked and impressed at the same time, all this effort will go to waste. And besides, does he look like someone who listens to explanations? Every time it's the same thing, no questions, just the cane! Anyway, don't worry, Mr. Phainon, I am your #1 follower. Even if you leave to explore the world, I will keep all the brats here in line. And when you two become legendary heroes, Livia and I will come join you. You've got to tell us all about your adventures and feed us tons of delicious stuff. It's a deal, don't you dare forget. Once I leave the village... Alright, I get it already. You have said it a million times, I know what's coming. Listen to that. Practice archery. No picky eating, no skipping class, no bullying Livia. Did I miss anything? You've got a good memory, I'll give you that. Remembering it isn't enough, you gotta do it. Everything except that last one is fine. That girl is fierce. I mean, who did even dare to bully her? Who would even dare to bully her? Anyway, don't worry, Mr. Phainon. I'm your #1 follower. Even if you leave to explore the world, I will keep all the brats here in line. It's a deal, don't you dare forget. Okay. Got it, I need to find a better hiding spot anyway. Catch you later. As far as I'm concerned, Aedes Elysiae didn't really have to be destroyed. Because he was going to leave anyway. I am amazing, Ip! As long as I'm here, no bird's gonna steal a single grain. That must be the scarecrow doing. Standing on the shoulders of giants counts as being capable too. You can't even tell what kind of creature left these behind. Then again, are those even footprints? Dromas! A hulking beast appears on the horizon. Dromas in Aedes Elysiae, that's a big problem, but there's an even bigger one. It's heading straight for the village. The village buildings are mostly made of bricks and tiles, basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for dromas. You have to stop it. Distract its attention. Try talking to it. Get tough. You scoop up some clumps of dirt and try to get its attention, but no luck. After all, those roof tiles must look a lot tastier. No other choice. Time to let the bat do the talking. Wait, is this a dromas? Sereni? Amazing, I've only ever seen one in books. I've always wanted to ride one someday. What a sweet kid. You must be lost, huh? Don't be scared, it's okay.
Can I hold on to you? The Dromas won't suddenly jump up and fling me off, will it?
So high up! It's like we're sitting on top of a mountain. Let's ride around some more. I'm enjoying this too much. Oh, where are we now? Is this still Aedes Elysiae? Jurassic Garden. You there, young lady, those eyes are shining bright. Let's play a game, shall we? Let's see if your gaze can keep up with me. Can you guess where I am? Touch the closer pile. You found me! Eagle eyes, indeed. Wanna play again? That was not really that hard. Piso's diary. I was transported in a completely different place I was before. I was here, now we are here. Phainon, good timing. Have you seen Piso around? Did Piso tick you off again? You bet. His teacher came knocking, said the little rascal has been skipping class lately. I was about to have a real talk with him, but to my surprise he vanished first thing this morning. Must have known what was coming and ran off early. He might be over by the granary. I haven't seen him today. No problem. I'll keep looking, not heading into the woods today anyway. Thinks he can outrun me. That little scamp, if only he were half as easy to deal with as you. About the upcoming trip. You guys set a date to head out yet? I caught some fat rabbits the other day and they are all cured and ready. Make sure you swing by to grab them before you leave. I haven't made up my mind yet. It will probably be soon. Alright, once you have picked a day, let me know. I'll walk you to the ferry myself. If you ask me, I would say young folks should go out there and see the world themselves. It's gotta be better than staying stuck here forever. And when you get tired, just come home. The smoke in the village always rises earlier than Aquila.
Not a bad haul today.
Well, isn't this the young lady who is always with Phainon? Rare to see you wandering around alone. Here, try some smoked meat I made this morning. Coated it with wild honey. Smells amazing, perfect for young folks like you. This is delicious. You got more? You bet. You can eat as much as you want. This from a deer I bagged last week. Real tender meat. Would have been even better fresh out of the pot too, but you missed it. Next time I will let you try my fried fish. Bet you have never tasted anything like it. Do you remember what Phainon was like as a kid? Come on now, he's still pretty much a kid, isn't he? But yeah, when he was younger, he was a lot like my little rascal at home. Boys are all the same, heads full of hero stories, always dreaming of saving the world. Don't let his serious face fool you. He used to roll around the wheat fields with a branch. By the way, if you want to learn how to catch field mice, he's the one to ask. That kid got real skills. If I am already here, I can as well explore. Scattered glass notes.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
So this is a school.
Those little scamps, I swear.
Ah, you must be a friend of Phainon's. Welcome. Not the best timing though. It's a busy season in the fields right now and the school is on break. Otherwise I would have loved for you to tell the kids a bit about the outside world. I'm actually curious about that village school. Oh, then let me give you a quick tour. I've divided all the village kids into 3 classes by age. Each group has different lessons and schedules. The little ones learn arithmetic, geometry, and morals. The middle group studies geography and our prayer ceremonies. As for the oldest, they're free to explore what interests them. Teachers just guide them along the way. Sounds pretty relaxed, doesn't it? Just the basics. After all, once they grow a little older, they will be helping their parents in the field, so no need for complicated knowledge. Still, I do hope that one day they will step beyond the village and see the world for themselves. How are the kids doing lately? Same as always, turn your back and they're climbing the curtains. Even the toys I've confiscated lately are way more creative than in Phainon's time. Can you believe it though? It's just a rough shape. Some kids can already carve little wooden horses by hand. Huh, maybe we have some future priests of Janus in the making. I'm sure the kids would love meeting someone with your experience and stories. Okay, Phainon's memory. Phainon, you once said you wanted to leave Aedes Elysiae and explore the wider world. How is that going? Everything is ready now. Good to hear. Life here is quiet, but out there you will need to stay sharp. Just don't pressure yourself. Whatever you choose, as long as it's what your heart tells you, that's enough. As for the info of the grove you asked me to look into, I've managed to dig up a few leads. Though I've never been there myself, they say the sages of its various schools are all brilliant minds, learned, skilled, and deeply respected. Studying under one of them would surely take you far. In that case, I got to see this myself. That's the spirit, but I've also heard the Grove of Epiphany places great value on open debate and independent thinking. The academic scene is extremely free, so much so that bizarre and radical theories pop up all the time. If you really plan to go, you will need to keep your eyes sharp. Learn what you can, but don't lose your way. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I've rambled enough. You must have had your fill. Off with you now. Prayers of the Oronix Altar statue. A faceless statue of the Time Titan stands here, much like the one you encountered in the Abyss of Fate. It stands in silent vigil over the village like an ancient tree that has weathered countless storms. Maybe this tiny village really is under the protection of time. How else could it remain so perfectly preserved against the ravages of time? A sudden dizziness washes over you. For a moment, you think you hear echoes from the distant past. Once Piso is a little older, I will pass down the family's prized bow and teach him how to shoot properly. One day he'll be the village's new hunter, and I will finally get to kick back, fishing, TCPing, living the good retired life. I am not as lucky as you are. If I retired, it would be a while before this village found another teacher who could fill my shoes. Maybe once Phainon returns trained and ready, I'll take a trip myself and see what's out there in the world. Hieronymus, Phainon's father. Oh wait. The wind chime swayed for a moment but didn't make a sound. You took a closer look and nothing seemed broken. Maybe it just needed the right moment to ring.
There's no trick to looking after crops. Just have to have patience.
He has blue eyes, just like Phainon said. I remember he said that he had the same eyes as his father. Oh, it's you! Not every day a guest shows up in this village. Nice field, huh? Did you plant all this wheat yourself? It's a beautiful wheat field. I know, right? The crops looking fantastic this year. Look at that golden hue, doesn't it outshine Nestia's dress? You're one of us now, no need to be shy, with such fine weaver. Once our grapes have fermented, be sure to take my kids out to the wheat field. Sit in the sun, feel the breeze. I'm not bragging, it feels great. Phainon, you brat! You're finally back, skipping out on chores again. Where did you go? Me? Ha! Ha ha! I was just out, back in the warehouse. Huh? Messing with those ancient treasures from the Crisis War again, weren't you? Be honest, that little clay jar you're so obsessed with, I would bet it just pieces Granddad's old pickle crock. Let's not argue over that now, Dad. What I wanted to say is, I've packed my bags. Oh. Ha, I almost forgot. Kid, you're quick on your feet, just like me. Your mom still doesn't believe it. When are you leaving? Your mother and I will see you off. At the lucid hour of the day after tomorrow. You don't have to send me off. It's too early and the field work never ends. I'll be fine on my own, really. Alright, have it your way. Kid, not long ago you couldn't even lift a hoe. Now you're off to Castrum Kremnos to train with a sword. If Aedes Elysiae ever lost this wheat field, I don't even know how we would keep track of the season. I'm afraid I won't be around to help you and Mom harvest for a long time. Don't worry about it, your mother and I are still strong as a pair of oxen. Even without you, we'll keep this household running just fine. Focus on your swordsmanship, don't get lost in idle thought. Even if you never become the deliverer they sing about in legends or can't protect the whole world, you still need to come back and protect this little village of ours. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not cut out to be some deliverer. Oh, he has hair after his mother, and she had golden eyes.
As long as he grows up safe and sound, that's enough for me.
Oh, you're a friend of Phainon. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I just came in from the fields and got a bit of messy. Have you been busy with the fields? Hard work is a kind of joy, isn't it? Not too bad. The month of cultivation and month of reaping are the toughest, but the rest of the time is pretty manageable. Ah, look at the time. Got so caught up chatting I forgot my manners. Come on in, make yourself at home. Once my kid is back, I'll have you all try my best honey sun cake and the smoked meat I just finished currying. Hey mom, I'm home. Look at your expression. Got your bags all packed? Can't hide anything from you, huh? Yeah, I'm all set, heading out the day after tomorrow. You have always been easy to read, my sweet child. Since you were little, I just had to glance your way to know what's on your mind. You said you're going to Castrum Kremnos, right? I wonder how far that is from our Aedes Elysiae. Ah, no clue. I hear that Castrum Kremnos roams around slowly, just like a dromas. So it just flies around slowly? Like... But it was still at the time when it was not corrupted, I think. Because I remember that Castrum Kremnos was still a kingdom for a while. Probably because it's going around flying, so it was mostly protected from the Black Tide, even though it's the first line of defense. So Mighty didn't grow up there for the first 9 years of his life. Then at some point he came back. I don't remember if he came back only once, when he was 19 to kill his father, or he came back before too. It's not really well explained when and how the Kremnoan detachment was formed and who started the Kremnoan detachment. But it's true that when Mighty came back there to kill his father, it was still a prosperous kingdom. And then people left from it. And it fell into the fog, going around on its own with Nicator going mad. Don't worry, Mom. Once I finish my studies, I will come straight home. Who knows? Maybe one day that city will wander right past our village. Then I will have to keep watch from the haystack, just to see if a mountain-sized Tromas is headed for Aedes Elysiae. When that day comes, your dad and I will fire up the stove, get a feast ready, you'll see the golden fields, the kitchen smoke curling, and know you're home. Even without the smoke, I will always know where home is. I know these wheat fields better than anyone, except Dad, maybe. When I get back, I want honey sun cake with smoked venison and olive juice. You would say that, and if you make any friends, bring them home. The whole village will throw a proper feast to welcome them. You got it. I can't help wondering the people I'll meet out there. Wait, I read it wrong. I can't help wondering the people I'll... okay. I don't know, it sounded weird. I believe in you, you will definitely find kind, sincere people to walk beside you. Does Mighty count as kind and sincere? I mean, I guess he does. Just under this tough, warlike demeanor he is. Just remember to treat them with the same kindness. Never let their hearts go cold or hopes turn sour, okay? I won't, Mom. I won't let anyone down. Not them, not you, and not Dad. This is so sad! Wait. Investigate. The scarecrow, resembling you in both form and spirit, is smiling at you. This is Irene's welcome gift. Do you remember what she said? If you're in the mood, go play with her. Yay! Wait. There's a road here, I didn't notice. Oh, hey, this chimera looks exactly like Cyrene. This is the chimera of freedom. No duties to fulfill, no burdens to bear. Just resting under the vast, lonely sky, sleeping at sunset or sleeping even when the sun doesn't set. The little chimera darted away in a flash. Maybe it's this sharp sense of caution that's kept it free from a life of toil. You mean that the chimera is slacking off? Last time I was wrong. She wasn't singing the song from Elysia's team. I don't know why I mistook it, but she was actually singing Nameless Faces song. But the tune was kinda similar to the Elysia's song and I got confused. I hear that every group of children who went out of the village would make a promise before leaving. When they grew up, they would meet again before this tree. Sometimes they would step on different paths, but their friendships remained as strong as ever, as if time could never wear them away. Time passes and life circles. When will I find that dear friend of mine? Solitary leopard. This baby seal paddles along all on its own, like a fish in the water, calm and carefree. It also looks like Serene. But why does it have such determination in its eyes?
Soft and snuggy baby seal, splishing and splashing about. All chubby and pudgy. They're just too cute.
I am the mightiest, manliest seal in all of Aedes Elysiae. No room for two seals in one pond. I gotta show him who is boss. Now find me a worthy opponent. Looks like the baby seal is getting hyped up. Is it because of the compliments? Still, it must get kinda lonely all by itself here. Wouldn't it be nice if it had a companion? Why are you still lopping around? Don't make me tail slap you in the face! Oh, this chimera is back. It's a little chimera. Maybe you ran into it somewhere before. Yes, I did, a few seconds ago.
Adorable chimera. It deserves a really sweet name. Any ideas?
Let's just call it Guardian of the Wheat Field. Let's just call it Holy Oobaboo. Let's just call it Curious Chimera. Let's just call it Soy Dusted Mochi Cakes. Why don't you give it a name? Really? Then I better pick something special. How about Talia? How is that? My name? Wait, you mean I am a chimera? Not bad, it actually fits pretty well. No way, that's too weird. Just kidding, I just think Talia is such a beautiful name. As for the little chimera, why don't we let it join the Aedes Elysiae fairy family and name it Chimera Man? It seems really happy with its new name, Chimera Man. I read it Chimera Man because of the sound theme with memes, but it's Chimera Man. I'll be calling you that from now on, little one. You're welcome to visit anytime, and if you ever decide to stay, we'll bring you lots of yummy treats. You might even grow taller than that big tree over there. Wait, if that happens, won't Chimera turn into a Dromus? Kidnapping per purchase. Cyrene, why are you dying over the table? Cyrene's steady breathing suggests she's sleeping soundly. Wait until she wakes up.
Gotcha! I'm totally wide awake.
I was just resting on the table when I spotted Talia coming from afar. Still so cool and composed, just like my memories. You know what? Cyrene has a lot of star imagery, on top on the wheat imagery. Like, as mem, she had a wheat signs all over her, and now she has here. But those are like typical ancient Greek ornaments. Her dress looks like it's supposed to show a pillar in a temple. I am always worried about this thingy though. When she's sitting, isn't it poking in the weird places? Well then, what should we do next? I want to do something meaningful. We could hang around here and get to know this place better. Great idea, let's take it easy and go for a walk. I'll be your personal guide. Talia, how does that sound? Those who gaze upon beautiful sights are immensely greedy. They are plagued by a feeling that their horizons aren't wide enough. I'm a greedy person too, so I want to sit a little higher. That way I can take in more of the scenery before me. It's strange. We were closer at the beach, but it felt so far beyond reach. But when I am sitting on the rooftop, I feel that such distant sights are within my grasp. Distance brings beauty. If only we could be even higher up. There are even more captivating sights waiting on this journey. Aedes Elysiae is just a small village. If we visit a different city, we can definitely find a higher observation deck, right? Look, those white birds are soaring toward the mesmerizing scenery. The sky is so high. Do you think we are part of a scenery they gaze upon too? Cyrene falls silent, turning her head to look into the distance. So you also admire the scenery before you, mountains far away, sailboats, the horizon over the sea. The ocean breeze caresses your cheeks, a gentle light, possibly the break of dawn or a sunset glow, calms your heart.
Oh, you like the view here? Then let me get a good look too, so I can remember the places you like.
How long have we been sitting up here on the rooftop? No matter how long you look, this view of Aedes Elysiae never gets old. Be careful when you're climbing down. Take it slow and don't slip. The roof tiles hurt after sitting for too long. Let's bring 2 cushions over next time. Oh, when I am not around, you can come up to the roof alone. I'll be worried. In exchange, I'll bring you up on this roof to look at the view. Memory crystal shard. Ah! Ah! He even lives in Aedes Elysiae! Why are you in this village? Fuck you, Bartolos. My old friend, bet you didn't expect to run into old Bartolos here, of all places. Well there, judging by that look, you're probably thinking, am I seriously seeing a ghost right now? Well, whether or not you are, I can say with full confidence that based on my highly meticulous deduction, I am at this exact moment a ghostly figment conjured by your own subconscious. Don't get it twisted. First, I am the one and only real Bartolos. Second, the real Bartolos truly wouldn't be in Aedes Elysiae right now, normally. Just think of it as a little miracle to see old Bartolos here. You'll start seeing a lot of more of us anyway. Alright, my friend, back to business. Time for a little fun. Like every time old Bartolos got caught, I've got a short story for you. See, there was this one time back in Janusopolis I played a neat little game. I laid out these boxes in front of a crowd. They once had to pay 1 coin to guess which one had the treasure. Pick the right one and the treasure is theirs. But after they made their pick, I wouldn't open it just yet. Instead, I would pop open one of the others, an empty one, and say, look, this one has got nothing. Why not change your pick? Of course they should change it. Gotta trust your gut and stick with the first choice. Ah, so your strategy is to stay the curse no matter what, huh? Well, if you were playing fair, you would be hurting your odds, Paul. Ah, wonder why did I tell you all this? Now go open these 3 treasure chests I brought you and see what happens when old Bartolos gets a little mischievous.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
Disorder Ambrosia. They get new item? Increase the warrior's attack by 16%. When the warrior defeats an enemy, the warrior's crit rate increases. That's an interesting icon. Phlogiston. Particles that form the flame. Change Society 2. Herald Punch proved its existence, but third Newell Iman disproved it. Odin overthrew Iman's conclusion and proved it again before getting killed by 4 Polka Kakamon days after announcing Phlogiston's existence. Does it exist or not? We're not interested, frankly speaking. Why is Polka so obsessed about this thing? Like, it's named in similar manner as Phlogiston on Teyvat, but it's described as particles that form the flame, and they remind me of golden blood a lot. Oh. A precious drink that was once considered celestial ambrosia in worldly cognition. As the cycles of Amphoreus were revealed, so did the truth of this drink. The scent wafting out of the bottle's mouth seems even more intense and sweeter than before, but imbibing is still not recommended. A liquid that exists outside temporal order. Cast it into the tides of the basin within the vortex of Genesis. Look! Celestial ambrosia that is made from the golden blood also looks like phlogiston. Hmm. You scared me! Good thing I can fly or I would have fallen. Eep! Every time I glide over the wheat fields and watch the farmers toiling away, I can't help but think. Wouldn't it be wonderful if there were magic that could plant seeds all on its own? There's fruitcake, fruit pie, and more fruit on the table. Looks like that girl in the courtyard got magic hands and a second stomach just for sweets. Handwritten planting manual. Aedes Elysiae Farmer Almanac. Word is the Fate Titan's priests meditate for hours, seeking spiritual clarity, though let's be real, some probably just doze off. Lol. Ah, there is another puzzle here. Ugh. Ah, okay. It needs to drop. Ugh. I don't know how to do this. Ah. You have to trap it. so it would stay on the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. I still don't see Catherine. In pictures from Aedes Elysiae there was Catherine.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
That's such a nice voice. This is nice, just having you here make even the ordinary feel enchanting. There's still plenty of time of leisure in Aedes Elysiae. Talia, you should come visit me often. Okay. You have to visit her like once per day or something? Countdown. Consume a specified number of Star Race special passes to obtain the limited 5-star collaboration icon, The Hell Where Ideals Burn. They're just dancing. Why are you dancing? Hello? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? No, I can't. Oh, someone disappeared. Sus. Also, this looks like...
No thanks.
Ma'am, the chief caught me dozing off while cooking the soup today. I got a big lecture this time. But when I hear this note, it feels all warm and cozy inside, and suddenly everything is better again, ma'am. Stop bringing that, ma'am. This is prime nap time for everyone. I just dreamt the vines in the fields had grown into towering trees, covering in little white blossoms. Even the breeze smelled so sweet, I could have sniffed it forever. I'm going back to sleep and finish that dream, ma'am. Do is the steadiest of all notes. No matter how playful the other notes get, it will never change, ma'am. That's how life should be lived too, steady and precise. No slacking, ma'am. When the evening wind stirs the chimes to life, their tingling drifts through the rustling forest leaves. That's the time to go home, ma'am. Wait, you rang it? Oh, weird. I just stepped into the field and the whole day's already gone, ma'am. Farmer from the village. Dolosman. Lift your head, don't bow to the dry weather. Times are tough right now, but hope is just ahead. Hang in there, mammy. Push through the mud with everything you have got. and you will see how beautiful the world is. And me, Mammy, I will be right here, waiting for you. Are you talking to me? Shh! Not so loud, I'm talking to the seeds, Mammy. It hasn't rained in ages. The soil's gone dry and the seeds won't sprout, so I'm cheering them on, Mammy. Hang in there. When you bear fruit, I will turn you into the most delicious dish in the maze and eat every last bite, Mammy. That doesn't sound like encouragement to grow. Investigate. Curious about the strange noise. You firmly took its source right out of the ground. Hey, what's the big idea? The month of reaping isn't here yet. See that vegetable garden? If I stay buried long enough like a radish, I'll sprout into many copies of myself. But radishes don't grow like you do. Say that what you will. I need to prepare for the upcoming month of cultivation. This wooden door handle barely reaches your knee. You'll have to crouch to get a proper look. Okay. Nobody came out. Nobody is home. Check your mailbox. Deep green moss has crept into the top plate. This mailbox made for tiny fairies is so old that even the wind can slip effortlessly right through the cracks, just like your case does. Inside you see a mountain of letters lying forgotten. Take a peek at the letters. Your morality wars with curiosity, yet your pen has already made the choice for you. About cleaning. To my dear friend Snowy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. You haven't written back once since that rushed goodbye. Do you still remember our promise to explore the outside world together? I've been diligently practicing my branch swings 100 times every single day, ma'am. You're so terrible late that I am really starting to get upset, ma'am. Even if you have already embarked on your journey without me, please write and share your adventures. I'll read them as bedtime stories and fall asleep with your letters beneath my pillow. Your dear friend, Mifa ma'am. P.S. Snowy, the chief borrowed your wondrous cleaning gadget and completely wore it off. I've tried everything to fix it, but nothing works. Now the dust on my cabinet is thick as a snowdrift and flies everywhere at the slightest touch. What should I do, my dear friend? It's a letter from Phainon's childhood pen pal. Phainon, just how many pals do you actually have? Aedes Elysiae really is a small world, huh? This tiny fairy, Mifa-ma'am, has been waiting all this time for Phainon's reply. What should you do now? Write a reply for Phainon. If it were Phainon, he definitely would. Write a reply. Most don't realize your quill pen isn't just for battle. There's one surprise usage of it. It writes. You haven't written in ages, and honestly, I'm kinda itching to start. First, addressing the recipient. How should you begin the letter? Imitate Phainon's tone of voice. Dear pal, it fills me with joy to receive your letter. Now for the middle, Mifa-ma'am's into adventure stories. What should you tell them? Phainon's journey is gonna take a long while to tell. I've got a wilder stories to share. Okema, Castrum Kremnus, the Grove of Epiphany, Abyss of Fate. I've walked through so many places over the years. And for the ending, Mifa-ma'am has no clue how to clean their tree house. Time to help them out. Teach them how to make a broom. What I made for you back then was actually called a broom. All done, well, wasn't so hard after all. Dear Mifa Ma'am, dear friend, I was ecstatic to receive your letter. I'm sorry I had to set out on my journey without saying goodbye. Some things just couldn't wait. As time flies, the past feels like a hazy trance, a brief nap on a heap of grass in a maze. It's as if I'm speaking to my past self as I open this letter. Regardless, thank you for writing to me. Abyss of Fate, Okema Castrum Kremnas. I've wandered far these past few years, but I think you would like the grove best. The people there live atop an ancient, towering tree, old and grand enough to house 10,000 little fairies. I pursued my studies there for a period of time, and met reliable friends and teachers I will never forget. One day I hope I can introduce them to you. That thing I made for you back then is actually called a broom, an essential tool in the outside world. All you need are 30 leaves, each as long as your arm, and some sturdy grass rope to bind them together. If counting to 30 is a bit much, just ask the chief for help. Best of luck to you. I know our paths will cross again someday, and when they do, I will tell you every story I've ever lived. Forever and always, your good friend. Mission complete. You slip the letter into the mailbox. Wonder what kind of face Mifa Ma'am will make when they get the letter. Maybe the reply will arrive tomorrow. Come check again then. The old mailbox stands there awkwardly, tottering as if a gentle wind might knock it over. You gently open the door, scattering bits of grass and dust amid the cobwebs and moss. A brand new letter lies on top of the old stack. Open it. To my dear friend Snowy, you wrote back! I was so excited I greeted every passing fairy! The chief told me you had gone somewhere far, far away and couldn't possibly reply. I never believed him. It was really you, wasn't it? I followed your instructions and made a broom. The house was sparkling clean in no time. The power of a broom is incredible. I probably shouldn't check the mailbox daily, getting worn out so fast. Back then you fixed it in just one afternoon with all those clinging and clanking. How exactly did you do it? I would like to fix it myself, but I simply can't remember how. Dear friend, Mifa Ma'am. Mifa Ma'am's handwriting is literally leaping off the page, her delight radiating through the paper. Should I keep replying for Phainon? Kinda feels like I am lying. Not turning back now. First up the opening, the soul of any letter. Mifa Ma'am seems to have noticed something amiss. How to convince her otherwise? Share some of Phainon's secrets. Of course I'm Phainon, good partner. When I was 8. Now for the middle, the heart of any letter. Mifa Ma'am wanted to know how to fix the mailbox, and honestly it could use some fixing. Teach them about mortise and tenon joints. I once traveled to an ancient kingdom where their carpentry defied all I knew. Finally the ending, a good one makes all the difference, seriously. If you wanna make the topic of the writing more sublime, this is it. Fixing things isn't hard, sending, carving, shaping. It's a lot like practicing swordplay, where it's composed of countless extremely simple moments. All done well, wasn't so hard after all. Dear Mifa Ma'am, dear friend, of course I am Phainon. Born in Aedes Elysiae, I am the son of Hieronymus and Audata. Well, my family bonds nearly ended the day I left the wheat out in the rain when I was 8. Let's just... Wait, what? My family bonds nearly ended the day I left the wheat out in the rain when I was 8. Aha. Let's just say a parent's tough love is a form of love nonetheless. Likewise, maybe the village chief was just worried that you would be scammed. A little caution never hurt anyone after all. I once journeyed to an ancient land where people lived on ships, their homes adorned with vast, resplendent sails gliding across the void. They had a unique philosophy of woodworking, using interlocking mortise and tenon joints to build structures of astonishing stability. Perhaps that might inspire you when fixing your mailbox. Fixing things isn't hard. Sanding, carving, shaping, it's a lot like practicing swordplay. Composed of countless extremely simple moments. Best of luck, partner, forever and always your good friend. Written in one go. Wonder what kind of face Mifa men will make when they get the letter. Maybe the reply will arrive tomorrow. Come check again then. How long will it continue? How many letters do you have to write? Do, re, mi, re, do. Fairies wander, nectar sweet, tiptoe past the clover shit. Village chief blinks and winks, smiling under shady trees. Who is calling for help, ma'am? Phew, guess it's just a false alarm. Nothing is allowed to go wrong on my patrol. Wait, upper floor. You're flying? Huh.
Reminds me of when I was studying at the Grove.
Set that stack of stones over there. That's my masterpiece, Eep. As long as you keep your balance, you can pile the big stones right on top of the small ones. Hey, don't poke it, Eep. Sure, listen closely. Can you feel the melody washing over you like your soul is about to take flight? That's the power of me. My life, my soul, all of it belongs to that one note, ma'am. Me, the most solemn, the most sacred note of all. The chief says that in the prophecy revealed to the fairies by time, our names were chanted with this very note, ma'am. What a lovely little cabin. I really want to take a peek inside. If was I too soft when I knocked, or maybe the owner isn't home? Oh well, I'll visit again at the next entry hour. If soul, ma'am. Soup drawn from spring water at the mountain source. Once boiled, its crisp sweetness blended perfectly with the scent of white taro, mammy. Seasoning rock salt from deep beneath the earth. But alas, the grains were too coarse, and the heat wasn't quite right. The soup turned murky, and the white taro came out a little too firm, mammy. Ma'am, this taste is unfamiliar. Wait, you couldn't tell what it was? Mammy, no one is allowed to question my professional palate. I can taste every single drop of seasoning in that stew, mammy. This is dust from the rooftop, mammy, a sprinkle of thyme's essence added to the stew. This is a splinter from a hose handle. Mammy, you can almost taste the toil of the harvest. This is hair from the back of a fairy's hand, ma'am. Who started cooking without washing their hands, mammy? Mysterious stew. Magnet from the village.
Me.
They have capitalists! 22 cicada shells, 15.5 coblets, and 7 flower petals. That's my entire fortune. Rounded up, I could buy half of the maize, mammy. Are you even using money? Wilted petals aren't worth much anymore. But I don't care, mammy. You know why? Because I'm rich, mammy. So how did you earn all that? I haven't the slightest clue, mammy. This day I was just about to trade a petal for a quillorb when a gust of wind blew it into the stream. I sighed, a big ma'am sigh. Then I looked down and my feet were surrounded by shiny, glittery cobbles. Fate really is full of surprises, mammy. I got so mad I just tossed them all away, mammy. Then the cobbles hit a tree branch and the cicada shells came raining down like a summer storm, mammy. In an instant I had everything and it felt so empty, mammy. What should I spend it all on? Buy a feast, throw a banquet. Hire fairies, extract surplus No, just throw a feast. Now you have made my tummy rumble, mammy. I wanna eat something warm and delicious too. But even if I offer the whole cobble as a reward, I doubt there is a single proper chip left in all the maze. Jesus, they have capitalism in fairy world. Oh, this is so weird. There's a restaurant? Come on, come all. Take a look, mammy. Step right up, step right in. Come and taste it, mammy. Welcome, dear guests. What would you like to order today? Candied quillorb berries, quillorb brood brew, oven baked quillorb berry pie, quillorb salad, quillorb berry jam. We have got it all, mammy. Please take your pick. Why is it all quillorbs? Sorry, mammy, truth is we don't even have any quillorbs. I was just practicing my restaurant service lines. What? Even though the restaurants in the maze have long been closed, I've always dreamed of being a server, mammy, carrying hot dishes fresh from the kitchen. Unlimited staff meals every day. That must be the best job in the world, man. No, it's not. It's not. You dodged the bullet. I even think I was born for it, mammy. You were not. But before that, I need to practice and practice hard. Come on, take a look, mammy. Step right up. Come and try it, mammy. You dodged the bullet. They disappeared. Visitor of the Fairy Kingdom. Millie, ma'am. So this is where the chief is. Sorry, we are full here, Eep, but you're the only one here. Fine, pull me up and the table is yours. This is how I wake up every day.
Mimi.
I'm furious, Mammy. I told the fairies to water the fields regularly and they called me a delusional dreamer. Why does the sky rain? Why do springs flow downhill? And why do we pour water into the fields? So many crafts have been lost, so much knowledge forgotten, so many lovely poems have become nothing but meaningless notes of Mammy, Mammy, Mammy. Back when I wandered far and wide, I saw wheat fields blanketing the hills, every ear of grain as big as a fairy's hand. Alas, I bet you have never seen that either, Mammy. How did you ever leave that place? I've forgotten. Maybe I moved here, or maybe I dreamed of the maze long ago, Mammy. Alas, every generation worse than the last, Mammy. Huh. That's us. That almost sounds as if the fairies were the people that died in the outside world. Sounds like they used to be of Aedes Elysiae. Hello, thank you for the follow. Hail the Rage. How are you? I get to be a trash panda. Ooh, yeah. I just juggle the teams. We are both related to luck and also trash pandas. Spirit trash pandas. Dolly Man. The paths to Membrane's maze have long been forgotten. Your arrival has brought the forest back to life. Since the leaves and vines have opened wide to welcome you, since ancient songs have guided your steps, we too shall treat you as an honored guest. We'll gather around the fire and share the rain, the stories, and the laughter. When that day comes, don't forget to tell us your story too. Nice to meet you. You can call me Hail or Rage. Either works. Thank you. That will actually save me the coming up with a name. Maybe... Maybe I'll go with Rage. Hail has bad connotations in my head. How do you become a village chief? That was a long time ago. Back then, saplings had yet to stretch toward the sky. You could still count the rings inside the tree stump, and the maze wasn't nearly as full as it is today. The first fairies to arrive, some ran off to play in the deep woods. Some fell asleep and never wanted to wake up. As for me, I simply wandered to wherever help was needed. I don't know how long it's been, but little by little the village grew more lively. And then one day, the children just started calling me Chief. And what does a chief do? Being a chief isn't as easy as you think. Planting crops, drawing water, I have to handle it all. And when the fairies get into fights, I'm the one who has to break them up. Then there's the praying to the heart of maze, listening to the whispers of time, interpreting the prophecies it leaves behind. And above all, there is the waiting for prophecy to come true, waiting for fate to draw near, waiting for, you see, is the most important job of all. Okay? I love the game chair behind you, behind your model. I wish I could have a rainbow chair like that myself. This is actually a free, a free sample from Argama Witch, I think. But yeah, if you mean in the real world, I also would want to have a chair like that. Aha! So this is how I entered the maze. And if I went this way, I would have met the chief. And if I went this way, I would go higher up. Did you pull and get Phainon, I suppose? I lost 50-50 at first, so I got the guaranteed second after 42. 42, sorry, 42. What is here? I wasn't here before. Bronia. Nothing. What's here? Ah. Hey, hey. Ever wonder why there is a mural of the sun inside a tree hollow where no sunlight reaches? I don't get it either. Maybe it's part of a landscape design, if... Lol. Garment maker is writing to me. I'm glad you got him. Yeah, me too. I mean, I couldn't lose second time, at least. That was a saving grace. What is this thing? No interaction. Na 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 na. Oh. Investigate. A liar way too big for a kid, but just the right size for a fairy. Silly man. Hey there, new guest. Welcome, Mammy. Got your eyes stuck on my dance? Can't look away, huh, Mammy? Well, no surprise. I've been practicing this route forever. Every move is etched into my head. By the way, Mammy, have you come across any other dancing fairies lately? They always run off the moment I get close. I thought maybe they were just scratching an itch. Looks like everyone is sneaking in some secret practice, all hoping to wow the crowd at the dance party, Mammy. The dance is starting soon. I need to get ready to shine. Don't forget to come cheer for me, Mammy. And now they're dancing. Someone, when people were going around Aedes Elysiae before it was released, someone said that every of those little memes represent one of the Chrysos heirs, and that there was some that were missing. Like someone could, the first one would be Phainon. This is, I suppose, either Aglaya or Mighty. I don't know. I don't remember which was which, but they said that there were not for every single one. Where was my house? This is not the house. Here is the house. Okay, let's check mailbox. The mailbox has been reborn! No more moss, no more cracks, no more chilly wind whistling through. It stands proud and tall now, ready for your inspection. You instinctively reach for the mailbox. Sure enough, a new letter rests right on top of the stack. Open it up. To my dear friend Snowy. How I wish you could see the mailbox now! While I was at it, I fixed the crooked shelves and the creaky beams too. Even if I am gone one day, they will stay solid and steady right up until the world's very end. There's something I've been curious about for a while. How is it that I receive replies so promptly whenever I send you a letter? Would you mind sharing that little secret with me? Oh, geez. All this activity has made my tummy rumble like crazy. I can still remember exactly how that cookie tasted when you broke it in half and shared it with me. If you wouldn't mind, could you teach me your recipe? Your dear friend Mifamem. Even without Mifamem spelling it out, you can tell the repair project was a success. That warm sense of satisfaction washes over you. How long do you have to reply as Phainon? You owe me another one now, deliverer. Lol. First things first, the opening. Mifamem was very puzzled by how you managed to reply so quickly. How should you explain? Think of a plausible reason. Try to smooth things over. At Kephal's feet lies Okema, home to a group of red-haired messengers. Now for the middle part. Mifamem wants to know how to make cookies. Eat, nap, eat again. That's just how fairies live their best lives. Teach them how to make crisp wheat biscuits. It's been a while since I've tasted them myself. I need a closing. Everything has been said. Not much left to reply to, really. Then just a gentle check-in. Make sure you're eating well, sleeping tight, and smiling every single day. All done well wasn't so hard after all. Dear Mifamem, dear friend, I'm so glad you noticed. At Kephal's feet lies Okema, home to a group of red-haired messengers. They're about as tall as you are, and can open doorways between realms, sending letters with a whoosh right to where they need to be. That's how this letter found its way to you. Haha, to think you would still remember that. It's been a while since I last tasted it too. I recall it was olive oil and wheat flour kneaded into dough, baked in the oven. As for the sugar, how many spoonfuls did Mom use again? I was too busy eating to pay attention. I kept telling myself I would have the opportunity to learn the recipe before I leave. You can give it a few more tries. That's all from me for now. Eat well and sleep tight. Be happy and live joyfully forever and always, your good friend. Smooth. I wonder what kind of face Mem will make when they get the reply. Maybe the reply will arrive tomorrow. Come check again then. How many of those letters? This is like a third day already. Oh no, Mifamem is here. Me? Is this the little fairy who's been writing to Phainon all along? Me, why won't the wine chime ring anymore? What are you doing here? Did something happen? A visitor I've never seen before, Mammy. No matter how strong the wind, how heavy the rain, or how hard I strike it, this wind chime won't make a sound. Hey, there's the same one that doesn't make a sound in the village too. I'm wondering, maybe something is broken, Mommy. This little fairy seems troubled. You have been pen pals this long, might as well see it through. I'll give it a try. Really? Thank you, kind passerby. Huh. Mammy! I've lost track of how many times the river fish have swum upstream, how many mornings the dewdrops have dried, how many visits the postman has made and gone. Even Grandpa Pine's tears have turned into shining amber. And yet, just now I heard it again. Ma'am, that same clear ringing sound, just like back then. Like fate sent you to me. Thank you so much, Mammy. I'm just a passing trailblazer. That wind chime, is it really that important to you? This chime was a gift from my best friend. Back then, neither of us had ever left our home. We promised when the chime rang, we would head out into the world together, Mammy. But after I heard goodbye, he never came back to Maze, and he never sent another letter. I kept wondering, maybe he just wasn't ready. Or maybe right before he left, he got scared and quietly sneaked into the treehouse, pulled the big leaves over the window, tucked himself into bed and fell asleep so deeply he still hadn't woken up. That really sounds like something he would do. Busy, guess staying busy isn't so bad. I wanted to see the world outside Maze too, but every time I step out the door, scary thoughts start bouncing into my head like little jumpy bugs, Mammy. The house still needs tidying, I haven't packed food. If I'm gone too long, what will happen back home? And the wind chime, it hadn't rang. That can't be a good sign, can it? I rack my brain and never find answers. In the end, I always slink back home, tail tucked low. But just between us, my friend who hadn't written in so long finally sent me a letter, Mammy. Whoa, what a surprise. That's wonderful news. It is, he sent so many, Mammy. He taught me how to clean the treehouse, how to fix the mailbox, how to cook delicious food, and told me so many stories about the outside world just like before. They cleaned up the house, repaired the mailbox and the roof, and packed my food. This time, I have no more excuses. Even if he is not by my side, I am taking that first step, Mammy. Mammy, I will let you in on a secret. Today is the day I set off. Do you think I can really do it? Of course. But whatever choice you make, I believe we'll meet again somewhere along the way. Me. Did my words move you? I don't know why, but I feel like this isn't the first time we have met. Thank you. The time to depart has come, Mammy. I feel like the Mifa mem was kinda onto something. Maybe they were figuring out that I was lying, and writing letters in Phainon instead. I think we discovered all of the Fairy Kingdom. The collab didn't start yet, yeah? So there is no quest yet with the collab. Oh. Cyrene is sitting in different place.
Over here, look! The reflection on the water is super cute, isn't it?
Whose reflection do you mean? Oh my, another charming reflection has appeared. But these reflections always make me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? Oh, don't mind me, it's just some whimsical fantasies. Every kid has a wild imagination, you know. Well then, what should we do next? I want to do something meaningful. We could hang around here and get to know this place better. Didn't I already pick one of those before? Great idea! I have something in mind too. Can I join you? There's a chime also. Why did you stop here? Wait, don't tell me you're into fishing, kinda. think we'll actually catch some fish. Not like we have got anything better to do. Wanna know a secret? The fish in Aedes Elysiae can read minds. Unless they're totally willing, they won't bite no matter what. So, wanna give it a try? Consider it a charm check. Once the line is cast, there's nothing to do but wait. Has anyone ever told you this, Talia? When two people are alone, what's truly special isn't having endless things to talk about. It's being able to sit in silence without it feeling awkward. Kind of like now. What's on your mind? Want to share it with me? I'm thinking about Aedes Elysiae. Crazy about it. It's a village cut out from the world, my hometown, and the starting point of next trailblazing expedition. That's all for now. As for the rest of the secrets, we'll uncover them together. I'm thinking about how you even know me. Maybe it's a simple answer. Try flipping the question, why does Talia know me? Because we have been through so much together. Even those blurry memories, I was always by Talia's side as a close friend. That's really all there is to it. Letting it all out makes your heart feel a little lighter, doesn't it? Still, wouldn't it be nice if people could use mind-reading magic? Just one look and you would know exactly how someone feels.
Look, ripples! Come on, reel it in! Please!
Didn't catch a fish, but the tug was pretty strong. Let's see what it did. Reel in. You caught a swim ring. You compare the size of that swim ring to your waist. Definitely not a match. Did some baby seal leave this behind? Okay, we went through entire Aedes Elysiae. There is nothing to do here anymore.
My childhood musings, huh? So naive. I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
What? What did he say?
So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Okay, what now? Even details. No English voiceovers. Oh, I should have done the trial before I pulled, but I forgot. 320.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. That looks like a tough one.
A day of peaceful
first.
repose.
Watch this.
Flee!
Light up the dawn.
Okay.
It's time to temper myself. The future will come.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell. This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
For tomorrow.
Feeling spiffy?
This trial is fitting.
Let's play hide it and you find the answer.
No other choice but forward. The future will come. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Sun, tear the sky. It's I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames with blood. Remember agony! Hail the new dawn! The flames are not strong. Quench the flames with blood. Branded with strife. I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames with blood. Remember agony! The flames are not strong. Empty shell. I'll never yield to fate. Sun, tear the sky! Is that all stars burn to ash.
Oi, oi.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Existence is of no consequence. For tomorrow!
I'm scared.
Together!
Like that, huh? Like that, huh?
When does his attack end?
This watch over you and guide you on your path.
Future will come.
He was on 1 HP and kept attacking. Okay, Reborn. Apocalyptic Shadow. I should probably start doing those. But that's something for upstream. Gift of Odyssey. Full Great One. Ah, wait, there are still as I written to listen to. There's a lot of them. Wait, I got achievement. Yesterday once more. Offer farewell. Okay. Become acquainted with the little chimeras. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, I was supposed to go Phainon's house and hit the chime again. Okay, so it rings now after fixing it in the village. Hey Yanchik, now I can read your message. Hi Teacher Talia, the general said you travel all over the place. I spotted 2 new swords from the Artisanship Commission. The choices are overwhelming and I don't know which to pick. Can you help take a look and give some comments? Sure. One of them is of Vidyara make. Swords with exotic corallium metal of Skelegor's waterscape and tempered with Trauma spring water. Such a blade can be easily wielded even in extreme conditions. It's a masterpiece. The other one is Shadowsling sword, forged by the furnace master himself using an outward crystal jade. Its luster is compelling and it's fitter with the newest flight component. It can be connected with the wielder's consciousness and sent flying across the battle. It's cool. Second one. Huh? But I don't care. I'll deal with whatever happens at the end of the month. Just don't care. Is he spending like this always? You can admire it a little when we meet. Thank you for the advice. You know I've always had a soft spot for you. Startled you, didn't I? Don't worry, I was just thinking if I had to write a preface for a yearbook, I'd have to be a line so heartfelt you would be moved, no matter how many times you have seen it. And after pondering again and again, I Like You still says it best, 'cause only the purest feelings can stand the test of time and never fade. Makes sense, right? I thought so too. That's right, liking someone is a simple and natural part of life. Talia has got someone special, family, friend or romance. Master your courage and express yourself freely. Still, isn't that a sign we're in sync? Talia always manages to appear before I'm ready. No need to overthink it. We have been traveling side by side for so long now. That's why I want to capture every little moment we have shared without missing a single word. A yearbook that makes you smile without even realizing it when you flip through the pages. Doesn't that sound lovely? Remember all that? Got some examples? Come on, let me have a look. No way, it's not ready yet. And it's not just the things that really happened. Some of those conversations only ever existed in my imagination. But they are precious too, so I'm tucking them all away carefully in the same book. Promise me this, only open it when I'm not around, okay? If you don't, I'll be too embarrassed. Oh. They're encrypted messages. Okay, so story of Hyacinth, Phainon, Anaxa, Aglaya, Maidi, Castoris, Cypher, Trebius are finished. Now the only 4 left. Maybe we need those stories to make Amphorius a real place. Amphorius Saga of Tyros. Fleet-footed traveler.
This is an age of ruin. The Chrysos War ignites once more, while Zagreus' taunts ripple through the city streets. This is also an age of splendor. 300 thieves spring forth from Dolos, each scheming to conceal the truth from prying eyes, robbing the rich to give succor to the poor.
Every one of them deceives gods and men alike, righteous and valiant.
The fling chase journey has been cut short midway. Yet the girl pounds her chest at the Gold Weaver, not afraid.
The core flame of trickery is near. If now isn't the time to risk it all, then when?
The prophecy reveals the Titan's trail. Golden threads bind the fleeing god of thieves. The young girl flashed a grin and walked towards the god who was pretending to smile.
I once vowed to the god of thieves that I would force trickery to reap what they have sown.
Zagreus said, nice trick, but why not release me? I can show you where all buried treasures lie. And Cypher is like, force trickery to reap what they have sown. I wonder what they did.
The Titan whispered from the vortex, the god of trickery's earnest plea. They made a promise to the girl who entered the trial, that the whole world would be bathed in light. No more lies and deceit.
Aw, this is so cool, cute. If my divine authority is not inherited, shadowed lies shall never again be born. And I, even having lost the core flame, may yet scrape out survival here, in secret.
The young girl recalled the hearth fire of her childhood.
Cyphera, only honesty is well liked.
She pursed her lips.
That does sound like quite the ideal society. Of course I didn't accept. How boring would a world without deception be?
The young girl demonstrated her newly acquired divine power, molding lies into reality.
The defeated Titan is now not but a wandering soul.
But somewhere far away, a purple spirit thief opened bleary eyes. They had forgotten their previous life as a Titan, and remembered only the girl's crafty message.
Go! Collect treasure, you greedy little grape. Once you regain the memories of trickery from chests, then I will claim the reward for saving your life.
Okay,
In
that's
the days
interesting.
spent away from Akuma, the girl grew accustomed to traveling alone. In a certain city, she heard of a spirit thief. Rumors aplenty.
I, Bartolo's master thief, shall take all you labored to gain.
So saying, the spirit thief steals the girl's coin pouch and fled without a trace. But a gust of wind brushed past, and the girl had already caught them.
Running for it? Your life was saved by my trickery, you know.
The old god and the new finally reunite. The two rivals who, from that moment on, became thieves and companions both. It's just that the spirit thief's companion was always scaring them.
Hey, the fish in the River of Souls are starving, you know.
Wait, I need a quick break. Kubła, więc...
My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go on! I have to see this!
What? I thought he would disagree.
We have pretty jack of all trades, pretty berserker healer, pretty Pikachu. I don't have anything for you.
That drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I feel like everybody understood Farina. That sounded actually very autistic, don't you?
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, who wouldn't be? I still don't know what happened to the rest of the world. Like, was only Fontaine flooded or everything else too? Because it looked like only Fontaine was flooded and Fontaine is elevated, so it's even more weird.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Like, if the whole nation is elevated to the level... Okay, I am back. Let's continue.
A thief reveals a few lies.
The first lie is called... Fellow thieves, come on and deceive gods with me.
The world has already forgotten that feast. Lies unnumbered that drowned the Day of Souls. Schemes uncounted, burning for a night of revelry. 300 thieves shackled in imprisonment, in exchange for a Titan's resigned confinement.
To have managed to trick the Grand Master of all tricks.
I can die happy now.
This was Dolos's great achievement. The deception of the gods, where even Zagreus was fooled.
The second lie is called... The god of trickery is now not but a wandering soul.
Why did she spare the Titan's life? The young girl knew not, even after asking herself. Was it greed for the treasure they promised? Or had she vaguely perceived their lonely fate?
It's because you're every bit as despicable as I am. It's such a relief not having to deal with the noble.
The girl dismissed and made light of herself, only forgetting trickery was once a god that supported the world.
The third lie is called... Oh, eternal day! Endlessly illuminate the holy city.
At Dawncloud, the chaplain's secrets foretold the coming of that endless night.
But if my lies are more... sophisticated... Can the dawn last forever? No end in sight?
Bearing the fate of the Thief Star, the girl was long used to walking in shadow. But as she gazed towards the holy city's dawn, her duty became fixed in her heart, stalwart in might.
The fourth lie is called... There's no reason! I just don't want to see you again!
The girl tried to mask her nonchalance, but could never fool the Golden Thread's questions. But it is the false-hearted malice that most powerfully forces belief. A true flame chase hero willingly faded from attention, while the wayfaring traveler grasped tight onto fleeting light. She used divine power to forge a mask and conceal the last of her true heart.
The fifth lie is called... No. There are... no more... lies... left.
The whimsical coin fell to the ground, telling the tale of fate fulfilled. Travels unwitnessed, roses unknown. To whom may these now be told?
Lies are always but lies. But you can make them more beautiful than the truth.
Under the somber sky, golden blood soaked the thief's cloak. Like a golden thread tailored just for her, an exquisite robe that she never stole.
Okay. That one part was sad. She had to lie to Aglaya in order to separate herself and protect Okema. She had to leave Okema to ensure that the lie will go on.
On that day, the dawn promised by the Skyfather shattered in haste. As the black tide surged, breaking through the walls, with relentless grace. In a quaint yet exquisite courtyard, two bitter foes meet at journey's end. Their fates entwined in fate's regard. With no escape, no road behind, they trade a weary smile in kind. Together they gaze at the heavens of fire.
If I can ever see the faint light again and stay alive.
Then, Outlander Nemesis, you I will forgive.
Not long ago, as the romantic demigod closed her eyes, the girl bottled her tears in sorrow, and once more opened the dim-lit garden wide. Two figures step into the courtyard's gate. A general of Kremnos, her body torn, by vengeance bound, by fury swayed. A noble of the Holy City, once wrapped in gold, now haunted by a fate betrayed. A simple injury, or so the girl believed. Yet the two women met with scorn, their words like blades. Because their children fled in love's embrace, while bloodied pasts left scars in place. A feud unbroken by countless years. A chasm carved by blood and spears. This was a sickness beyond the girl's touch.
Just do your duty as a healer, girl.
Family feuds are like sunlight and storm clouds. They cannot mend.
At last, the girl saw it clear. The courtyard's birth in days of yore was born to mend the rift of dusk and dawn.
Then I will make every effort to have you cast aside your difference in this faint light.
Before long, the general's wounds were healed, and the noble's worries gently repealed. Yet when their gazes met once more, the loathing within remained unswayed. The girl then spoke the tale of her skykin, of a grandmother's sacrifice, a father's flight from within, of ancestors who descended, leaving their feud behind. Their hands in hers, she held them tight, yet flames of hatred burned too bright. She did not waver or despair. She just smiled and gazed upon the sky.
I will use my own fate to prove to you.
The courtyard, once bright, lay steeped in night. Hanging blossoms and wind chimes, all swallowed by the black tide. The general raised her spear, for the noble's sake. While the noble whispered prayers for the general, gentle as a lake.
Wow!
If I can ever see the faint light again and stay alive.
Then, Outlander Nemesis, you I will forgive.
The death they awaited never came. Instead, a cascade of colors fell from the heavens. Simply there, protecting them both. The sky still burned, dark and low. Yet her words lingered, a gentle ember refusing to fade.
I will use my own fate to prove to you. Day and night can be mended, and so can hatred be undone.
Aww, that was a positive story of how to overcome the differences between two enemy nations, or at least two enemy families.
Sky Castrum, its ruins, like a blind and weary eye, gazes upon the earth in its dying sight. Alone, the girl remained upon the battlefield. No time to shy from the searing gold, no will to wear her usual smile. She fought her way to destiny's edge, of the crumbled mural, but one piece endured. A corner portraying the Day Thunder Night, dazzling in blaze. She placed her hand upon the mural. Pain seared through skin and bone as the picture claimed her within its lines.
Aww. Fuck.
Nothing is mightier than the sky. It holds countless wonders within its clouds, and each opening and closing of the eyes brings dawn and dusk.
In that painted world, the girl Celiosi's eyes glowed, watching her father, steel-clad and unyielding, cross the land beneath the searing sun. But the girl known as Hyacinth recalled her father's fragile light in the dark, the journeys into lands unknown, marked by endless sunlit days and restless winds.
The sky is the gentlest of all. It watches over all things with compassion, showering them with soft rain and morning light.
And yet, the sky remains so cold. It witnesses believers tear each other apart. And still, it cowardly flees from all responsibility.
Within the frame of that image, the one called Celiosi bore fury in her gaze, her golden blood trailing as she turned from home, sharpening arrowheads beneath the wide and barren sky. Hyacinth remembered her grandmother's song. She recalled her prayer to Aquila before her grandmother's journey, and how bitterness followed her to an unknown land.
But the sky is so lonely too. Forever distant from the world beneath, it watches every sorrow, unable to intervene.
No. The sky must be merciless. It must scorch the wicked, temper the fragile, and pass divine judgment upon all human wickedness.
Within the mural, the girl named Celiosi became the divine eye, gazing down without mercy, a titan passing judgment upon her own kind. But in memories deep, Hyacinth heard their call, the golden threads that shielded all, the burning sun, vast and unyielding, carrying the weight of all the world had known.
No, the sky must not forsake kindness. Through its boundless embrace, it carries the core flame of hope for humanity.
The sky, it's so dark, so cold.
In the depths of memory, the girl named Celiosi pulls her knees to her chest and trembles.
Then please, come sit in my courtyard.
A gentle ray of light seeped through. The celestial mural now fused anew. Once more, the land knows favor and boons. The girl who has now become the sky takes the hand of the girl who once was.
I want to tell you the secret of the sky's greatness. Whenever the anguished earth looks to it, it always offers a smile in return.
Okay. Okay, now the only left ones are the new ones. Chessmaster Monarch. Imperator's Flame Chase Path.
Who would win? A young girl emerging from her sheath and showing her edge, or a tyrant who has emerged victorious from 100 battles. The Black and White Legion squared off on the battlefield, golden and crimson blood converging into a coursing river.
The leader herself actually dares to step forth and face peril?
The tyrant charged toward the exposed gap in the king's flank, and instantly fell into a trap of raging flames and iron rain.
On the board, the king too is but a chess piece. If the king does not lead, how would any dare to follow?
She lifted the king of the crystal pieces high, as though proclaiming the ascension of a new king. Who would win? The holy city that stood for 1,000 years? Or the foreign city-states invading from 1,000 miles away? Hollow hatred ignited the flames of war. The besieged walls of Dawn tottered.
Only a miracle can save us now.
The cowardly elders barred themselves behind closed doors, while the trembling citizenry knelt and prayed.
There is no need to panic. The miracle is already here.
Under the banners dancing like waves, the burning crown shone bright as the wheeling constellations. Who would win? The general who saved the city, or the high and mighty with their privileged authority? The guillotine fell, severing the elder's life. The whispers dissipated, and the scales of victory tipped.
Very French.
From this day forth, I shall bring justice to the holy city.
The people cried out her name and knelt in reverence, but were stopped by the sound of the scepter of authority striking the ground.
Do not lower your heads beneath my crown.
This was the first, and also the only Imperator. Who would win? The heroes bursting with ambition, or the omnipotent gods?
The Imperator issued the decree! The start of the flame chase journey is at hand!
Perhaps drawn by the grand design to welcome the Era Nova, or perhaps convinced by that king's great renown. Righteous warriors from across the land gathered before the Imperator's throne. On the day the journey began, the sky was an expanse of fluttering banners. The people gazed upon the overwhelming military alliance, a golden city reflected in their eyes. As for the end of that chess game, the scholars debate endlessly, but such discussions always end with a sigh. The invincible Imperator faded at the pinnacle of power. The crown's flames extinguished in the lake. The banner, once revered by the people, along with the broken spears of the heroes, now a tomb. The people said,
Even the sovereign that conquers all before her is no match for fate.
Yet she said,
In a war with fate, has there ever been any justice?
That's an interesting thing to say for a god of law. Oh, this is a nice sentence. Mysterious foreign guest. When I called you mother.
The gates of the Temple of the Three Fates gently open on the day of prayer, and the crowd crouched, whispering like the tide. The priests of Yanis listen to the prophecies, the unwavering axis of the scales of Talantin maintains balance, and only Orynyx remains silent.
Mother, teach me how to answer prayers.
The Titan tasked with time is as perplexed as a child.
Don't be scared. Please don't be afraid.
A familiar voice rings out.
Listen carefully. The future they want is in the past.
Like the first light of the morning star.
Wait a second.
In the past.
The child sank into a peaceful slumber of recollection, whispering revelations in their sleep.
Is this why Orynyx didn't want to cooperate? Because they knew all along that the Flame Chase journey, the Era Nova, was a lie? And that the answer was actually in the past?
Until the masses crying out amidst the flames of war were swept away by the sounds of sharp swords locking. The fires of ambition incinerating the law.
Mother, usurper, assassinate the divine body.
Memories are tightly entangled by nightmares, with nowhere to run.
Don't be scared. Please don't be afraid.
An unfamiliar voice rings out.
Go to sleep. The ending they want is yet to be born.
Like the warm glow of the setting sun.
Really? Not here yet?
The child continues to sleep, waiting for the next waking dream. And when they opened their eyes, two of the three fates who once received offerings had already faded from the pages of history.
Mother, I'm already all alone.
The child let out a helpless cry.
Don't be scared. Please don't be afraid.
A familiar voice rings out in the mirror.
Just wait. The stars that illuminate the night will visit in the end.
Like gentle moonlight. The gates of the Temple of the Three Fates now close tight. People no longer pray to a titan who cannot touch the world. Within the inescapable dreamscape, the flower stems nourished by the black tide serve as a swaddling embrace, drowning the young child's soul.
Mother, help me leave this place.
But this time, they didn't receive a response. Only long years of yearning and pain. Like the silence of the Evernight.
Aww.
Days and nights passed. The years turned. Dust covers the glory of the past. The priests have forgotten this titan.
Waiting
watched over the slumbering sprite, gazing at the dull mirror. But a fleeting mirage flickers in the mirror. The shining stars and the lights of the home. And a strange yet familiar voice.
Wake up! Our familiar old friends have already arrived.
Like the newborn dawn.
Huh. So this is really about March 7th. Okay, Seismic Walking Dragon, Terravox. Beast of the Desolate Ancient Land.
The ancient chaos was shrouded in silence and shadow. The giant dragon's offspring was born from the earth. Sweet dreams had smothered the giant dragon's eyes and ears. And as they slept, the 100 eyes of Aquila had already opened. And Fagusa had begun to stir the playful waves. Yet Giorios remained weighty and silent. Layer upon layer of peaks enveloped the dragon, cradling them in a bed more grand than any in existence. The giant dragons spent their childhood in darkness. From the moment their bleary eyes blinked open from haze of slumber, they hungered to feast on crude iron and drink deep of molten lava.
These dramas.
Until one day, they raised their head and with a low, guttural voice, pleaded to glimpse light. The Titan lifted them up by their ribs, slowly raising them. The dragon's spine sliced through the strata of rock, cutting open the soil. When they reached the surface, they summoned mist woven of the fire of the stars. As though seeing themselves clearly and in full, through the eyes of a giant bird. The giant dragon walked the earth alone. The Titan knew they were lonely and terrified too, and so sculpted new beasts from flesh and bone. In that wild, barren world, the giant dragon led the beasts of the earth. Excessively long life gifted the giant dragon with eyes that could pierce the veil of years.
He can see into the future?
They witnessed the separation of day and night, as well as the entanglement of reason and romance. And even Kefali did not neglect to share with them a chalice of golden blood. The ocean teased, saying, even should the earth sink utterly, they would not rot. Ever since they opened their eyes, the giant dragon rarely returned to slumber. And thusly, that mesmerizing dream that occasionally burst forth at night etched a trace on their memory. The gods they were familiar with were in this dream, and they were as immense and imposing as ever, yet had lost their freedom. Just what manner of magnificent pathstrider could imprison the Titan's mere reflections? The giant dragon dreamed also of their own path, that great breath from the heavens, or perhaps from beyond even the heavens. They dreamed of silver shards amongst the stars, reflecting the form of another giant dragon. That great cerulean dragon approached Amphorius, the distant whispers roiling, becoming a roar engraved on the earth. They recognized the meaning in that low roar. Its name, permanence.
Okay. Does it mean that the giant Leviathan landed on Emporius? At some point? I don't get it. Giant Leviathan dragon. Long. Maybe visited Emporius? Wave Strumming Night. Electra. Banquet Sonata.
The black tide that blotted out the sky surrounded the city walls. The soldiers manning the walls battered from battle. Melodious chords of music were suddenly heard. A single swordmaster had overcome the waves of enemies. The song flowed from betwixt the blades, breaking through formations as a dorsal fin cleaving the waves. When the last wicked beast finally fell, shattered into pieces amidst the sword's dance, the Frostblade bore no trace of blood.
The legions of heroes under my command are as vast as the sea, yet lack a formidable sword banner.
The commander extended a hand, inviting the musician to join. Should a fish separated from its school glimpse a faint glow, it will swim toward the light. The swordmaster clasped the commander's hand, as though gently grasping the hilt of a keen blade. When the spray of her waves extinguished the fires of war from the holy city, a golden name was engraved upon the stone pillars. The former commander burned the crown to become king.
High Sealands, brave in battle, triumphant in command. I grant you the title Dux Gladiorum. Let us all forge ahead together.
During the banquet after the battle, the weaver tailored for her a splendid dress, and the commander poured her honey brew. Her golden-blooded comrades gathered about her, chanting her new name, urging her to play that splendid music. The candlelight danced and mingled with flowing drink, swords and song ringing out in unison. Yet none knew that was once a lonely melody from the deep sea.
Aww.
The music of revelry continued for a long time, until the whispers of conspiracies were buried in the songs, until the roars of lethal struggle shattered the music. Legend holds that they who bear the weight of a pillar shall one day return to where it stands. Those who tug at the earth shall end amongst the mountains. Those who sow dawn and dusk shall remain eternal in the sky. And she would once again return to the pitch-black sea. And she would once again sing her music alone. The bountiful ocean, with the banquets of bygone days, stir as futile bubbles at the bottom of a glass.
Those who tug at the earth shall end among the mountains. Those who sow dawn and dusk shall remain eternal in the sky. I feel like this is about maybe Terravox. This sounds like about Celiosa and Hyacinthia. And she would once again return to the pitch black sea, and she would once again sing her music alone. This is about High Sealand.
Many years later, the song once played by that swordmaster was played by future generations in the Holy City. The people knew the demigod of the seas was still a noble captain. She possessed peerless swordsmanship, and a song that is passed down through the ages. It was just that she had long since vanished. Guests at the banquet sometimes spoke of her, but it was only a prayer between their cups.
High ceilings, melody of the waves, bless our night that we may drink deep and dance till dawn.
Okay, we read everything. Author's recompense 180, cool. Now we have to visit Vortex of Genesis. Oh, what's this? Ah, fine. Okay. No. So I need to check this. Sanctum Prophecy and Sopolis, Eternal City of Kalma. Okay. And Aedes Elysiae is positioned here, as if it was either in the sky or far removed from reality. Vortex of Genesis is in the bottom, which is also weird, as if it was underground. And Aedes Elysiae exists only in one version.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Okay, there's some kind of mission. Tides of the Basin.
Pour me a cup, will you?
Are you alright? No, it's so boring here, dark and cramped and small. It feels awful. Never mind that, my dear. Bring ambrosia here, treasures, relics, beauties. Take your pick. Can't it notice the changes around, or is it simply too intoxicated? No documented cases of ambrosia completely overriding an individual's perception of external reality. Conjecture: the nameless previously interacted with this entity, potentially affecting its cognitive functions. Is this Laika's observation memory? Ambrosia, bring me the ambrosia. I've got more treasures for you, darling. Did my dear Celestial Ambrosia pour some in? I'll give you a present. I brought something special today. So there are two versions. Oh, what is this? Empyrean Gaze, a treasure budget tool that can be used indefinitely. After use, one basic treasure's location will be displayed. Oh, cool. Polixia. Oh. 330. Okay, so now I'm closer to the end. Okay, this.
The sea. The sea is right here.
She is drunk. These I got free rewards. The Coming Dawn. The journey of flame chase is fraught with thorns. Break free from the darkness in which one hides, and keep on marching forward until one touches the first ray before the daybreak. They should add more cases though. Oh. Ah, it wants me to offer those. I will offer them when I want to, not when you tell me to. Okay, let's go back to Aedes Elysiae. Hey, will they always put those thingies like this? Like, first Herta Space Station, then Yarilo is just next to it, then Siangela Full, then Penacony, then Amphoris is here. Will they keep going in that direction? Won't they go up or down at all? Just right? Kitty, why did you throw off my charger to my phone? How dare you?
Peaceful days are like breezes, carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Oh, she's again sleeping on... Is she sleeping this time? Yeah. That was a long nap. Hi, it's you, Talia. Why didn't you warn me? Did I keep you waiting? Well then, what should we do next? Great idea. Let's take it easy and go for a walk. I'll be your personal guide. Threshing grounds. If we look down from the sky, would this look like an island surrounded by ripples of wheat? Come to think of it, Aedes Elysiae is such a quiet place. Residing in such a serene place instantly dispels all your troubles. Do you have a lot of troubles? Certainly doesn't a troubled girl sound rather charming? Alright, took your lovely thoughts aside, let's take a walk around. Speaking of which, there's a small scarecrow here, but it looks too friendly to prove useful. Lacks the fear factor. I even spotted birds perching on its shoulder. Maybe we should dress it up, like the Trailblazers. Step forward to look. Ah, be careful. Did I trip and nearly go down?
This wheat field is our baby. You can't just stomp on it willy-nilly. You'll stomp all over our hopes.
Leave this to me. When we meet again, the Talia Scarecrow will be firmly in place. But these ripples of wheat are gorgeous. On harvest day, they will finally subside and turn into a golden lake. When the time comes, Talia can make a wheat of wheat for everyone. As promised, Cyrene has replaced the Scarecrow. The new Scarecrow stares at you, seemingly even more approachable to birds. Even more approachable? That was not the point! Now there are two Trailblazer Scarecrows. I wonder if you... do we have a time change in this? No, we don't have. We just have to wait. Anyway. We'll talk to Cyrene maybe next time. How many of those interactions are there? Okay. Now I'm satisfied. Anyway, I should probably look for someone to raid before I lose more time. I have to soon feed the cat and do myself some dinner to make myself some dinner. Okay, let's see who's online. League of Legends, someone's playing. Oh, someone is playing Wuthering Waves. On this hour, there are no people that I usually raid. Is the new story in Wuthering Waves already in? Because what I am seeing on the screen sounds or looks like something I didn't play yet. I don't know. Or maybe a story for Lupa. Not the new content, but Lupa's story quest. Because she was coming out with me today. Okay. Let's raid UREG and say hi. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because I definitely did enjoy going around Aedes Elysiae. It looks like I should have tried to pull for Phainon when I was in Aedes Elysiae instead of Herta's space station. Herta's space station is cursed. In any case, see you. I don't know if we will see each other this week, to be honest, again. I will try, but I don't know if it will happen. Okay. Okay. Then I will try to tell you, but it's really unpredictable with my schedule this week and next week also. Maybe a problem. Maybe I won't have any occasion to actually stream this week and next week. It will be pretty random, I think. In any case, I hope we'll see each other soon. Bye bye! Why I can't raid?